What are you seeing in El Cajon right now, and what are your big concerns now that this migrant center in San Diego has shut down?
Well, over the past few months, we've seen 100,000 migrants come across the San Diego border. A lot of those have been absorbed by this county shelter that used taxpayer money, but they asked for $3 million. They spent over $6 million, and now they say they're out of money. So we're going to see migrants congregating on our streets. And at the same time that this is happening, the Border Patrol tells us that we're going to go from 300 drop-offs a day to maybe 1,000 drop-offs a day. So I think it's going to become a pretty serious problem pretty quickly.
I mean, that is the question. Where will these individuals go? You mentioned the streets. They all can't just live on the streets. Yeah, San Diego's pretty temperate, but at some point you got to go inside. So where is that inside? Is it in people's homes like the mayors of sanctuary cities want to put people? Is it in abandoned buildings? I mean, where is this, Mayor?
We have no idea. You know, the county really operates in secrecy, like most government entities, because they don't want to talk about this migrant crisis because they know the people don't like it. But I can tell you that in the past, there are homeless people that they put into hotels, and a lot of them in my town, when I've been out here talking about that as well, they spend up to $8,000 per person per month to put somebody up at a hotel, and they seem to have no problem spending that kind of money. It ruins the neighborhoods, it destroys the hotels, it destroys our security infrastructure, and it's really bad for everybody. But I think there's only so many hotels because we've already got a very serious homeless problem in California, a lawlessness problem. So I think this really compounds the problem.
So Chinese migrants are the fastest growing group of border crossers right now. Is that what you're seeing in El Cajon? Does that match your experience? What's your reaction to that, and what are some of your concerns there?
Yeah, that's a real thing. I went down to the border recently to just kind of see what was going on. And I came across an encampment of people, probably about 150 people there. Every one of them was a Chinese migrant. I didn't see any women. I didn't see any children. It was all just young men. And yeah, I think that's a real serious concern. China is not neutral with us. They're somewhat of an enemy, at least in a Cold War at this point. And it makes me nervous to see enemies of our nation congregating right in our city. You know, we have no idea how many are in El Cajon. El Cajon's just a few miles east of San Diego. But we have a trolley drop-off station, and we know that the Border Patrol is dropping them off at the trolley station. So we're seeing more and more.
Yeah, we were talking with Griff Jenkins about this. He made the point the Chinese migrants are really focused on coming through San Diego, not Texas, because Texas, there's some modicum of security. There's nothing in California, and that's scary. Mayor Bill Wells, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.